Hello, my name is Joey Arnold. I was born in the USA, 1985. And now I am in Vietnam since 2012 and I teach English and I have a lot of hobbies and I do a lot of things and I've always wanted to travel the world since I was 8 years old. I was born in 1985 and now I am 29 years old and I am single and I like to play basketball and I like to make videos. I like to be an actor and a director and producer and designer and artist. I like to draw and sing and dance. I play a little piano and guitar and I like to talk and I like to come up with stories. I like sharing stories with people. I like having fun. I like a lot of different kinds of games. I like Nintendo and I like girls and I like Nintendo again. I really like Nintendo and I like basketball. Again, I just gotta say basketball again and I like ice cream and right now I'm eating cake. It looks so good and I'm just like and I tend to have a beard like my father, and sometimes it's okay to have a beard, but if it gets too long, then you look like a caveman, which my father says I look like a caveman. I just want to introduce myself to you right now, to anybody who wants to know a little bit about me and who I am and what I do. I like to do many things, and that's what this video is all about. Just a little bit about me. I was homeschooled and I had a lot of adventures in the ghetto. A ghetto, like a neighborhood, a trailer park in Forest Grove, which is a small city in Oregon, which is a state north of California, in the USA, United States of America, and I do miss America. I was born and raised in America, and I've been in Vietnam now since 2012, and it's been an adventure. It's pretty fun, it's pretty interesting, and it's pretty exciting, and I enjoy it, and sometimes it could be a little hard, but that's okay because that's life, and when life gives you apples, you make some apple juice, you make some lemonade. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And I like cookies too because I like things that are sweet. I like it. I like my food like I like my girls. I like them sweet, and I like life to be unpredictable. And I like apples to apples and Risk and Star Wars and Dexter and Breaking Bad and Walking Dead and. I'm naming you, I'm telling you, naming and telling you about all these different things that I like videos and movies and TV shows, and I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers, and I like music, and I like Michael Jackson. I've wanted to travel the world and be the next Michael Jackson and next Michael Jordan since I was about 8 years old, and I started making videos when I was 10 years old, and yeah, that's basically it. That's me. Actually, I could tell you more. I could talk for hours, and I've made a lot of videos in the past, many times. If you want to know more, add me on Facebook. Go to my Facebook. Tell your friends to go to my Facebook. My Facebook is facebook.com/Joey Arnold BN. Facebook.com/Joey Arnold BN. And my page on Facebook, if you want to like me, my fan page is Facebook.com/Joey Arnold USA. My email is joeyarnoldbn@gmail.com. My phone number is 0163425. And that's it. No, that's not it. I'm lying to you. So, lying is really bad. Unless if you're making a video and then you'd be really funny and then people are really like you or something like that. But usually lying is bad unless you're being sarcastic, and even that's bad because my sister started doing that. So, just wanted to say a little bit more to you. You could tell that I know English, but I try to learn a lot of things. I try to learn a little bit of Vietnamese, and I think that's okay. And then I know a little, and I wrote my own song with a little bit of Vietnamese that I know. Giúp xíu tiếng Việt, a little Vietnamese. I know a little like tôi nói tiếng Việt. I speak Vietnamese, but very giúp xíu, a little. And here's the song. The song goes like this. I U M U I U M U I love you, you love me. Let's get together and start a family. And then we can just go back to eating cake again, because that's a lot of fun and everybody likes to do that. I think it's good for me just to tell people a little bit about myself, and also I need to answer some basic questions that people ask me all the time. I make a lot of friends and people ask me the same questions all the time, the same questions over and over, and I have to tell them. They ask me like first, like, where are you from? I'm from the United States, USA. They ask me, how old are you? 29. What's your job? What do you do? I'm an English teacher, an American English teacher in Vietnam. And are you single or are you married? I am single. I am not married. I'm FA, forever alone. And I like Eminem. I like Rihanna. I like a lot of adventures. I like Peter Pan. The list goes on, and you can learn more about me on the internet. Try to find me. Look me up. Look me up, Joey Arnold, Original Oatmeal, and you can learn more about me. And I write a lot. I make a lot of videos, but I actually tend to write more, and you can learn a lot about me. You don't have to just ask me. Asking me questions is great, so you can ask me, you can email me, and Facebook me, and all the other stuff, and ask me questions and stuff, or you can also look it up and try to find the information, because I probably have wrote about it before many times to people, and also on my blogs, my diaries, my journals. And I really do need to make some better videos and upload them on the internet about about how to learn English better and those kinds of things. I think that's very important. And I made some videos, and sometimes I make videos about how to get better at English, but I usually don't make really good videos for learning English, and there's a lot of other videos I like to do too, and not just about learning English, but I think there's a lot of people that need to get better at English, and so I should have more of a focus on trying to help them. And some of it can be really hard, because when people learn English, they're all at different levels of English, and that's really hard for the teacher, because they have to help people at different levels. English can be very hard, because English comes from a lot of different languages from Europe. You know that English started over 1,000 years ago. The old English was so much different than the kind of English we have now. You wouldn't really recognize the English back then with the English now. Like, the English now has evolved. It has changed over the years. English borrows from different languages, and so it takes in words, and it'll have like duplicates of certain words with similar meanings, and it can be really confusing, because when it borrows a word, it also borrows the rules of these certain words from the different languages. And there's a lot of other things I can tell you, and I hope I'm not confusing you. Some of you guys may know what I'm talking about, and some of you may not. And there's a lot of things I want to say, and you really have to just watch videos with subtitles. I don't know if I can add subtitles to this video or not. I feel like the more I talk, the more I don't want to add subtitles to it, because this takes time. Unless if I had a titling machine maker, some kind of machine, some kind of program that can make the subtitles for me, that would be a little bit easier. But if I have to manually type in the words, every word that I say, and put it on the screen, it takes a little bit of more time. And then I get kind of tired, and I feel like, you know, I don't have enough time for that, and I got places to go and people to see, and some oatmeal ice cream to eat. And I don't know if I have enough time to do everything that I want to do in my life. And I'm still single, I'm not married, and I always thought that I was gonna marry Tiffany Cumbo back when I was a lot younger. You know, I fell in love with it. I fell in love with a girl back when I was 5 years old, and then I started drawing pictures of her. Me and her getting married when I was about 8 years old, and that's when a lot of things started happening. But then she started having other boyfriends, and then later she died, and then there was a bunch of other girls too in my life that I liked, but then they always tend to go off and like other guys, or you know, they're busy, or you know, they move away, or you know, or maybe sometimes I don't like them, but usually, you know, I'm too busy, and then they don't like me, and so I'm still single, and but you know, that's life, and I don't know, so I don't know exactly what to say about it, and still, you know, I'm still a work in progress, and I don't know everything in the world, and I'm not perfect, and I don't even know all the words in English, but I try my best. I try my best. Akuma Matata. So that's my Facebook if you want to know. Facebook.com/JoeyArnoldBN. So thank you for watching. Now you can turn it off. This is the end of the video. This is just a quick introduction. My name is Joey Arnold. I was born in the USA. And yeah, born, in case you don't understand what I'm saying, born in the USA in 1985. Now I am in Vietnam since 2012, and I am a teacher, and I am 29 years old. Do you see that? It's a little blurry, and I really don't like it when it's blurry. When the screen gets a little blurry and you can't really see what I'm seeing, it's kind of discouraging. So anyways, I also made a new fan page. You can go to it, facebook.com. I already told you this, facebook.com/JoeyArnold USA. Facebook.com/JoeyArnold USA. And if you really want to know more about me, please contact FYG. You can contact them. Just go to facebook.com/FYgroup. So the end of the video tends to be a little boring, and whenever I say things that are a little too repetitious, it tends to be a little boring. It's like holes in the screen. This is Saigonese cuisine. I have an English club here on Sundays. Just look it up, Saigonese cuisine. All you got to do is type it in, Saigonese cuisine. Once you type it in, it shows up on Facebook. Or you can look for me, Joey Arnold. Type it in, you'll find me. That's me, Joey Arnold. I live in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. That's Saigon. And then there's Joey Arnold USA. And then there's also, you can type in oatmeal. You can type in oatmeal English club. Oatmeal English Club, and you can go there and talk to my friends and find out what I'm doing as an English teacher. But I'm not just an English teacher, because I also like to make films. And I think that's the #1 thing I do is, it says films there. Films, like videos, movies. You can call me a filmmaker. Filmmaker. I've been a filmmaker since 1995. Filmmaker since, I'm going to type this in, since 1995. And I started making videos specifically since 1996. But I started writing in 1995, and then we started making the videos early in actually the 1st and 2nd of February, the 2nd month of 1996, when my father bought my brother a camcorder, and that's when it all started, and then things started getting better for our lives. Yeah. I have to say that I started out kind of slow, and I had problems like with my ears, and I couldn't learn how to talk correctly, and then like some people thought I was mentally retarded, and some probably do. Like, you know, doctors and teachers and scientists, like, you know, every year we have to go to a state test. The government wants to make sure that you're learning something if you're learning at home, because I was homeschooled until I was 15, so I'd go and take an annual test, a test each year, and they would make sure that I was learning something, and I was a little bit. I was a few years behind because I couldn't hear well, and so I still have trouble talking, so I'm not perfect. I have trouble with my CA sound. CA sound. Let me show you. I hate to admit that there's some mistakes here, but there are. This is Skype. My Skype is Joey Arnold BN. Joey Arnold BN. I think it's just one word. Yeah, one word. But you know, just all together. Joey Arnold BN. That's my Skype. Skype. My Skype is Joey Arnold BN. So I was just saying, what was I saying? I was just talking about myself, and I was having trouble. I forgot what I was gonna say. I ride that bicycle, and all over, I teach English in different districts all over Saigon, and I enjoy life. And you're so busy. Yes, I guess I'm busy, and you know, I got all these people like, it's blurry, but you can't see it, but you know, I got friends requests, people want to be my friend. What was I saying? Like, I had trouble hearing, and I started school eventually, but first I was homeschooled, and then I went to public school. When I was 15, I went to high school, and then I went to 4 different colleges. I went to Word of Life Bible Institute in New York, where my 2 sisters live now, and I have 1 brother in Oklahoma. All my siblings got married. My brothers and sisters got married. So I went to 4 different colleges over like 5 different years, and been a camp counselor, and I had other jobs like landscaper and maintenance and food prep and stuff. But one of my favorite jobs was a counselor. It's like a teacher, and it's a lot of fun. But anyways, I was just saying that went to different colleges. So in other words, I made it. You know, eventually I made it. That's what I'm saying. In case you get confused in what I'm saying, you don't really understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm not here to entertain, but boom, 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 boom. Sometimes I try to entertain a little bit, but I can't do it all the time. But just want to tell you a little bit about myself, and I talk and I talk and I don't stop talking because I feel like I have so much to say. So, but you gotta obey your thirst. Brought to you by Sprite. Obey your thirst. I'm gonna write that down. Brought. How do I write that? Brought. Brought to you by viewers like you. Brought. Like if I bring you something, it's the word brought. I come and I give you something, I brought it to you in past tense. And then there's bring. No, bought. When you buy something, it's a bought. So the first word, brought, and bought. Brought, bought, brought, bought. And bought sounds a lot like B-O-T, bot, like robot. I'll write that down. Bot. Bot. Like a robot. Not to be confused with butt. Bot and butt. Bot and butt. Bot and butt. Okay, so that's a little bit of what I do as an English teacher. I just show people the obvious, common sense kind of thing, but it's not totally common sense when you are not totally familiar with English. And thank you for watching. And remember to look me up. If you're not my friend, go and try to be my friend. Type that in, and you should be able to find me. And if you don't, then type in Joey Arnold USA. And you will find me. Just type in Joey Arnold, or you can type in Joey Arnold USA too. And thank you for watching. Take care.